Today we're taking a look at the Redragon K761 Pro. It's a full-size mechanical keyboard with a smart display, a control knob, tri-mode connectivity, and Redragon's Mint Mambo linear switches. Let's get started. You get a detachable USB Type-C cable for charging and wired mode. There's also a 2.4 GHz wireless receiver for low-latency wireless connectivity. A keycap and switch puller is included, along with 8 spare Mint Mambo linear switches. You'll also find a Redragon sticker and the user manual. Nothing unexpected here, but everything that's included feels practical. Now let's take a closer look at the keyboard. This is a full-size 104-key layout, so you get a dedicated number pad, navigation keys, and the full function row. One of the first things you'll notice is the 1.41-inch TFT display paired with a multifunction knob. The display shows useful information like battery level and connection mode, while the knob gives you quick control over things like volume and lighting. The keyboard uses round shine-through PBT keycaps. Compared to ABS keycaps, PBT tends to hold up better over time and resist becoming shiny with regular use. Moving on to the features. The K761 Pro supports USB Type-C, Bluetooth, and 2.4 GHz wireless, making it easy to switch between different devices. Inside is a 4000 mAh rechargeable battery. Battery life will naturally depend on how often you use the RGB lighting and display, but for most people, it should be enough that charging isn't something you'll constantly think about. The PCB is also hot swappable, supporting both 3-pin and 5-pin mechanical switches, so changing switches later on is straightforward and doesn't require soldering. Now let's talk about the Mint Mambo linear switches. These are factory-lubed linear switches, so the key press feels smooth from top to bottom without any tactile bump. The factory lubrication helps reduce scratchiness, giving the switches a more consistent feel right out of the box. Of course, keyboard sound is always subjective, and microphones only tell part of the story. So, enough talking. Let's hear how the Mint Mambo linear switches actually sound. Sound-wise, they lean toward a lower-pitched, more muted profile, instead of a bright or clicky sound. There's very little spring noise, and each switch sounds fairly consistent across the keyboard. They don't try to exaggerate the popular "thock" trend. Instead, they produce a balanced sound that's clean, controlled, and easy to listen to. After spending some time with the K761 Pro, I think it comes across as a well-rounded, full-size keyboard. It has a nice mix of modern features, plenty of connectivity options, and enough customization to keep most users happy without feeling overly complicated. Whether it's the right keyboard for you will really depend on what you're looking for, but hopefully this gives you a better idea of what it offers. How does it sound to you? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe. Use code AUNBOXING for a discount on any Redragon products. Shop link in the description.